Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's episode. If you're new here, my name is Beth and I typically do affordable home decor DIYs and room transformations. So it actually all started when we first purchased our house. It was an old house that wasn't really what I thought we were gonna have, and I like the fact that it challenged me to make it nicer no matter what it is or what it was or what it looked like. And basically it's what I've been doing here on my channel. I've actually been trying to transform our 1940s home into something that's very Pinterest worthy. Your home, you guys, does not have to be new to be beautiful. It could be old and updated and it could still look really nice and Pinterest worthy, of course. I think that it's basically what we all want, right? So let me start you off with the room that we've neglected the most. So I basically tried to decorate our backyard, our front yard, the exterior, the living room, Noah's room, the kitchen, and the living room, I guess. Did I say that already? Because it's the space that we all see and the space that you normally see when you walk in or just when you have guests in general. So I focused so much on the kitchen and the living room, and my bedroom was always the last, and it's been trashed and ugly. So today I wanted to share with you guys, a realistic bedroom makeover. What I mean by realistic is that not everyone can do a makeover in one day, a weekend, even a week or a month, because realistically not everyone has the budget to do so. But anyways, enough chatter. Let me show you guys my embarrassing bedroom, and please do not judge me because I'm a neat freak, yeah, but I'm also the kind of person that will be like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I got a video to work on. I'll do it tomorrow. I have to do laundry. I have to take care of my child. I have to cook dinner, which is basically my mom life, okay? So this is our bedroom. I have neglected so much, you guys. Like, I cannot believe that it's gotten this bad. It was really overdue for transformation because I was really starting to hate it. I'm gonna share with you guys something funny that happened to me. So I did have shelves here before and I took them out and I just replaced it with this piece of art here. And I covered the holes in the walls, but the paint that was used for this room, you guys, we had used for an experiment, which I'm so mad that we did that because we were trying to paint something, whatever, we added black to it. Long story short, when I grabbed that paint to patch or like to paint over the holes, the patches, I forgot that we had mixed black in it. So now my wall has different color streaks. And not just on this wall, but my other wall. I just want to show you because I have a mess on the other side that I'm cleaning. So now I'm going to have to paint the entire room a different color. So I basically made a few swatches throughout our room just to see what it would look like against my decor, our furniture, and I actually didn't have a problem with the color that I had before, you guys. I actually loved it. It was a bit darker. I loved it. But if I wouldn't have made that mistake with the holes and when I painted the holes in a wrong color, then we would have been fine. But that's okay because that way it'll be a bigger transformation. A huge must is always to clean up and declutter as much as you can, which is pretty much what I'm doing here because my room was really a mess. I hate doing laundry, so I had a pile of laundry and just things in general. So I did put everything away, and of course I then went off to painting the edges close to the baseboard or the trim. I'm not sure what you call the top one, but you get the point. I also decided to paint the brackets that are holding up my vanity just so that they would blend in with the wall because the black was just a little too stark compared to the wall and then the vanity. So I ended up finding these curtain rods from Walmart. You guys, I like how sleek they are. I like simple rods, nothing too fancy, and I was really impressed by these. They're not very heavy feeling, but they're still very nice, and I think that for the price, they're pretty nice. I do like these, especially because they come with a template. So I really do suck at measuring like how or where I'm gonna have to drill the hole for the curtain rod, but I really like this template. I think that it helped me out and it just made it so easy for me to use. Okay, so I've always wanted to do a board and batten thing in my house, but I didn't want anything that was too white and, you know, color, because I feel like that's a little too country or farmhouse for me. And then I came across these on Pinterest and I was immediately like, oh my gosh, this is what I love. I wouldn't have to paint the board part any like a different color. It could all go the same color and it could still look very nice. So I decided to try it. I must admit I was very nervous because this whole process is kind of complicated, since you have to measure like between each board or each strip so that they look obviously perfect and good together, which is something that I'm not good at, but I think I pulled it off. So I went to Home Depot and I purchased 10 furring strips, which are actually 1 by 2 by 10. When I say that this was hard, you guys, I mean this was super hard. The spacing was just not easy to do. Like, I struggled so many times trying to measure each piece equally, and I don't know if it's because I use like a 2-inch, which is actually 1.5, and then depending on your wall length as well. But you know what, I didn't give up and I tried my hardest to pretty much space them as even as possible. After I nailed them with a finish nail gun, I actually went back and used wood putty to cover the holes and any imperfections, because there's a lot with these pieces. After the putty dried, I went back in and sanded, of course, with this block that I found at the dollar store. I actually have a few of these already in my stash, and I really recommend these, by the way. So I did sand as much as possible before I painted, and I am painting, like I said, the same color as my walls, just because I don't want it to I guess be so white. I wanted just like a statement wall that was actually simple as well. So the bedroom is pretty much done. I'm just actually missing one thing, and like I mentioned before, usually whenever you're making over a space, it takes you a long time to actually finish it completely and be happy with it, because you probably will find yourself adding new things as you go, or you probably just didn't end up liking something as much as you thought you would, and eventually it gets replaced. But the one thing that I do need is a dresser, but I haven't bought a dresser because the ones that I like are really, really expensive. And so I thought, why don't I just upgrade one, like update one? I could buy a used, you know, but very well made dresser from Facebook Marketplace and just redo it myself. But I know myself, the thing is that I'm very picky. I change my mind so many times, and I'm sure you guys already know that, but I know that if I buy a dresser, I will have a hard time deciding on the color, because I'm very plain, I'm very vanilla.
Okay, it just seems pretty wild, and you're, you know, so vanilla.
And I like neutral tones, so basically grays, whites, and blacks, and creams, beige, and I know that I'm gonna struggle to decide on a color. I'm avoiding that, so which is why I haven't purchased one. So I've had this ottoman for a pretty long time already, and I actually don't like it anymore. I think it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I think that it's just not meant to be sit on, and I use it in my vanity, so I decided to give it a quick little makeover with this rug that I got from IKEA. I actually bought 4 of these rugs a long time ago, and I've kept them in my closet, so I decided, since I do like the pattern, why not try to wrap my ottoman with this. It didn't cost me a lot. I think the rug was only $10, so it's not a big deal if I end up not liking it. I like that the fabric is really thick, so I think it's durable because it is a rug. And to be honest, I was a little nervous, but at the end of the day, I was like, okay, if I don't like it, I can just rip it off, and nothing, it looks like nothing had happened. It's not a big deal. It's just basically stapled around. It's round, so it should be simple, right? It is kind of simple. I've done this a few times already, and all I can say is give it a try. I think that practice makes perfect. As long as you cannot tell or see that you wrapped it yourself, you should be okay. Not everyone's gonna flip over your ottoman anyway and look at it. And this is gonna be my bedroom, so no one's gonna ever judge me for what I did. And I ended up loving the color combo so much. I'm so happy with the way that it turned out. So for this corner, I wanted to add something like maybe an olive tree, but olive trees are really trendy right now and they're pretty pricey. So I didn't get an olive tree. I think that I'll wait on it. And like I said, things take time because redoing your bedroom will cost you. So I actually have a really old stool that I cut down short so I could use it kind of like a little, like as a little side table, but more of like a little stool, I guess, like a mini stool. Stools are very trendy right now, so it actually works perfect. It's this one right here. Okay, I cut it down myself and it is not perfect. And I've thought of like maybe redoing it or repainting it because it is a little beaten up. But that's also very trendy right now, so it actually looks good. I don't need to redo it. Also, I have this little vase that I DIY'd a few videos ago or episodes ago, and I thought it would look super cute, and I added greenery that I found at a local business, a local shop here in Fresno, which is called The Avenue and The Avenue Staging Design. Very cute store. I wanted to buy everything, but I actually picked up this greenery from there, and I love it because it's so simple but so cute. And look at how cute it looks here. I think it'll look really cute on the little stool. I actually want more of these guys. And I also thought I should add a little bit of art, and I'm gonna add this frame right here. If you guys remember, I also DIY'd this. I think I showed you guys probably in like a little quick little, like a reel, I guess you can call it. Super proud of this. I actually really recommend you try this if you haven't already. I will keep doing this forever. It's so much cheaper than buying art, so. Okay. This is hard. A little nail here. And it looks so cute. Simple corner, but so cute. The easiest tip that I have for you guys, if you feel like you're not good at choosing bedding, just go with a solid color and throw a few big fluffy pillows and you'll be set. It does not have to be fancy, you guys. Plain is also very nice.